Class 12, today I am going to teach you chapter 4 human settlements from the book India People and Economy. Last day I taught you till rural settlements and types of rural settlements. Today we will discuss in brief urban settlements. Urban settlements are compact and large in size, and maximum people of urban region engaged with non-agricultural activity, and they produce lots of finished goods and many service, not only for the urban region, for also rural region. Clear? So what is the proper definition of a urban region? If their municipality or corporation or sanitary board or cantonment board present, if minimum 75% population are engaged with non-agricultural activity, if their population density 400% per square kilometer, if minimum population is 5,000, then we can consider a region as a town or as a urban region. Clear? So now let's talk about next topic is evolution of towns in India. Evolution of towns in our India started in the prehistoric period. For example, Indus Valley civilization, Harappa civilization and Mohenjo-daro civilization. Okay, and it continue with when British came into our India and they create lots of towns for their need. Clear? So now on the basis of evolution we can classify towns into three categories. Number one is ancient towns, second one is medieval towns, third one is modern towns. So let's discuss one by one. Ancient towns means which towns are developed before 2000 years ago. Okay, and these types of towns basically grew up because of religious and cultural factors. For example, Varanasi, Prayag, which is now Allahabad, then Pataliputra, now Patna, and also Madurai. Clear? Now next category is medieval towns. This kind of almost more than 100 towns are medieval towns which are in our present India. Clear? So this kind of towns are basically administrative headquarters, once upon a time administrative headquarter of any kingdom. Clear? So for example, those towns are Delhi, Jaipur, Lucknow. Okay, and modern towns are developed with British. When British came into our India, they developed lots of towns and they emerged lots of towns for their need. Some towns they develop for administrative works, some towns they develop for their export and import goods. Some examples of those types of towns are Kolkata, Chennai, and many more towns are also there. And then after industrial revolution lots of modern towns also grew up in our India, and for different factors also, like for education purpose, for administrative purpose, for transport purpose, lots of modern towns grow in our India. Okay, so that's it for on the basis of evolution towns. Students, our next topic is urbanization in India. So level of urbanization measured in our India by percentage of urban population divided by total population. Clear? And according to 2011 report, our urban population percentage is 31.16%. Clear? And what is the reason behind the urbanization in our India? Main reason is the enlargement of cities, and another reason is emergence of new cities. Okay, and the urban growing rate is not so huge in our India, but not so less also in our India. So in the 19th century, in the late 19th century, the urbanization rate is very huge, but in last 2 decades the urbanization rate not so huge in our India. Clear? And now we can classify urban region into 4 category on the basis of population size. On the basis of population size we can classify urban region into 4 category. Clear? Number 1 is town, second one is city, third one metropolitan city, and fourth one is the mega city, which we can term the town when population less than 1 lakh. If less than 1 lakh population present in any area, any urban region, then we can call that urban region a town, which we can call that city. When population 1 lakh to 1 million, 1 lakh to 1 million population present in any area, then we can call that region a city. Clear? Now metropolitan city, when population 1 million to 5 million, 1 million to 5 million population if present, then we can call that region a metropolitan city. Clear? And mega city, more than 5 million population if present in any region, then we can call that region, or we can call that urban center a mega city. Clear? So next category I will tell you. Now on the basis of function, we can classify towns into various categories. Number 1, administrative towns. Second one, industrial towns. Then transport towns, commercial towns, mining towns, garrison cantonment towns, educational towns, religious towns, and tourist towns. So let's discuss one by one with example. Okay. So administrative towns means when lots of administrative buildings and lots of administrative work done in any region, then we can call that a administrative towns. For example, Mumbai, Delhi, Bhopal. Okay, and lots of examples in your textbook also, you can read from there also. Okay. Next is the industrial towns. When many industrial region or many industry set up in any region, then we can call that region a industrial towns. For example, Kochi, Kandla, then Visakhapatnam. Those are extremely sorry, industrial examples are Mumbai, Salem, Coimbatore are some examples of industrial towns. Clear? And then transport towns, which towns are mainly deals with export and import. Okay, those are known as transport town. For example, those are examples are Kandla, Kochi, Visakhapatnam are some examples of transport towns. Clear? Now the commercial towns, which towns are mainly engaged with trade and commerce. Okay, they are known as commercial towns. For example, our Kolkata. Clear? Now mining towns, which towns are very much rich in resources, they are known as mining towns. Okay, for example, Digboy, Jharia, Raniganj are some examples of mining towns. Clear? Then next one is the garrison cantonment towns. When military base located in any region, then we can call that town a garrison cantonment towns. For example, Ambala, Jalandhar are some examples of garrison cantonment towns. Okay. Then next one is educational towns. When lots of educational sectors set up in any region, then we can call that a educational towns. For example, Varanasi, Aligarh are some examples of educational towns. Okay. And some religious towns. Religious towns are some Mathura, Amritsar, Puri are some examples of religious towns. Okay. And tourist towns, mainly Nainital, Simla are some examples of tourist towns. So students, all cities are not static in their function, it is changed with the dynamic nature also. Okay. So that's it for this chapter, human settlements. Next day I will provide you some question answer regarding this chapter. Thank you.